Besides you're drinking daily.
Number one for me was I couldn't keep a fifth of alcohol in the house. I was rationalizing my drinking by buying little airplane bottles, right? I'd go and get a 10-pack from the store and be like, this is just what I'm going to drink tonight. I'd get about 4 in me. I'm like, what's 2 more? Get those 2 more in me, drink the whole 10-pack back at the gas station. And I'd rinse, repeat that all throughout the week. Number 2 is if you want to not drink and you find yourself pulling into that gas station anyways, you're probably an alcoholic. I would tell myself, I'd give myself a hype up talk on the way home from work. I'm not going to drink tonight. I'm just going to go home. I'm going to get a good night's rest, and then, I'm not going to drink the rest of the week. Somehow my wheel would turn into that gas station, and once again, I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Another one is if you go out to the bar and you're with some of your friends and they're like, why don't you just have 1 or 2 tonight? And you've got, alcohol in the car or some in your pocket and you're lying about your drinking to your friends, you're probably an alcoholic. I think the most obvious one too is if somebody tells you that they think you might be an alcoholic. That happened to me with multiple girlfriends, and I'd always have some reason where no, I just have a higher tolerance than everybody else, or I'm a bigger guy, I can just drink more. I think the most important one though is if you really, really, really want to just stop and you can't, you're probably an alcoholic. Just like going to the gas station, there would be times I would go to dinners and it was just I'm just going to have 1 drink, right? I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to act like a fool again. And I'd tell myself you're not going to do this again. Every time you do it, you make a fool of yourself. I'd find myself having just that 1 drink. And even if I didn't drink the rest of that night, it was miserable. All I could think about was the next drink. All I could think about was drinking when I got home. And it almost got to a point where having 1 was worse than not having any at all, right? Because I just want to go to oblivion when I drink. And if you're finding yourself going out to dinners and having just 1 beer or having 1 cocktail is more painful than not drinking at all, you're probably an alcoholic.